I am 76 years old. My hands shake now when I hold a cup of tea. The mirror no longer recognizes the girl I once was. And there are things I never said out loud. Not to my husband, not to my children, not even to God. Tonight, I will say them. You don't need to know my name. I am someone's grandmother, someone's warning, someone's untold story. When people look at me now, they see wisdom. They say, you must have lived a full life. What they don't see are the moments I replay every night before sleep. The choices I made when I was young and afraid. The words I swallowed. The love I abandoned. This is my confession. I was 22 when I learned my first lesson about fear. I had dreams then, big ones. I wanted to travel. I wanted to study. I wanted to love deeply and be loved loudly. But I grew up poor. And poverty teaches you something cruel. That survival is more important than happiness. So when a kind man with a stable job asked for my hand, I said yes, even though my heart was quiet when he held it. I told myself love would come later. That passion was childish. That security was wisdom. No one warned me that love delayed often becomes love denied. There was another man. I won't say his name. Some memories deserve privacy. He was not rich. He was not stable. But he made me laugh. He saw me. When he asked me to choose him, I chose safety instead. I watched his face change when I said goodbye. I thought I would forget him. I didn't. I carried him quietly into every year of my marriage. Marriage was not cruel to me, but it was not kind either. My husband was decent, hardworking, responsible, but we spoke more about bills and dreams. We shared a house, not a heart. And let me tell you something young people need to hear. Loneliness inside a marriage hurts more than loneliness alone. I learned to be silent. I learned to be useful. I learned to be strong. Strength became my prison. Then came children. They filled the house with noise and filled my heart with fear. I loved them, but I was exhausted. I was present, but not always gentle. I corrected more than I listened. I thought providing was enough. Now I know. Children remember how you made them feel, not how hard you worked. There are moments I wish I could return to hug longer,
If you are young
to
and
scold
listening,
less,
do
to
not
sit
rush
on the
through
floor
life.
and listen.
Sit with people.
Time does not
Say
grant
what you
refunds.
feel. Life
Pride
before
is
time
quiet when
teaches
you
you
are young,
harshly.
but it
I
grows
am your
loud with
grandmother
age.
now. Then
There
this
was a time when
was
my
my
children
confession.
needed me. Not money, not advice, just presence. I was tired. I was stubborn. I thought they would come back later. They did, but not the same. Relationships crack slowly, then all at once. If you are listening, never confuse pride with dignity. One protects you. The other isolates you. Life doesn't slow down to let you catch your breath. Suddenly, my children were adults. My husband was ill. Friends began disappearing, one funeral at a time. I kept telling myself, one day I'll rest. One day I'll live. That day never arrives unless you claim IT-65. I met him again, the man I once loved. We were strangers wearing familiar faces. His hair was gray. Mine too. We spoke politely, carefully. Everything unsaid stood between us. Love doesn't vanish. It ages. And sometimes it returns only to remind you what you lost. That night, I cried like a young girl again, not because I wanted him, but because I finally forgave myself. People think old age is peaceful. It is not. It is quiet, and quiet can be loud. Your body weakens. Your memories sharpen. Regret becomes honest. You replay conversations differently. You understand others better. Too late. Wisdom without time is the cruelest gift. Money kept me alive, but it never kept me warm. I watch people chase wealth and forget to chase joy. I watch families grow apart over things they don't even remember buying. If you're young, money should serve your life, not replace it. I would tell her, speak your truth earlier. Love bravely. Apologize faster. Don't delay joy. Choose people over appearances. Rest without guilt. Ask for help. Forgive yourself sooner. And most importantly, don't wait until your hair turns gray. To live honestly, I was not perfect. I was afraid. I was human. I loved imperfectly. I lived cautiously. But I learned. And if my story reaches you before it's too late, then my life still has meaning.